In this segment, guys, we apply non-real numbers. What do you mean by non-real numbers? Of course, we talked of rational. We talked of irrational. All these two, they form real numbers. Now we have what you call non-real. Let's have a look. Let's investigate these non-real numbers, how they work. Good. We're saying the square root of a negative number is non-real. Okay. Once you have the square root of a negative number, you're always already talking of non-real. It's always non-real. Let's have a look. Square root of -1, good, non-real. And square root of -4, non-real. Okay, you can verify this from your calculator. Square root of -1, you'll get math error there, meaning that, of course, is non-real. We have, again, square root of -6 is non-real. And then -12, the square root of it is non-real. And then square root of 4, remember, this is real and rational, okay, because it's a perfect square. 4 is a perfect square. And square root of 3, of course, is real and irrational. Okay, I'm already on the irrational number there. Now, let's look at this. Square root of 22 plus 3 is equal to, what do? If you have to simplify this, you add the 2 inside is 25, which gives you 5, easy stuff. And then 5 is a rational number, therefore should be real, guys. And this one, at the inside, you have square root of 13. Guess what? Square root of 13, guys? Square root of 13, obviously, irrational. Have a look. It's real and irrational. Cool. Now, look at this. We're not going to say, this is misconception. We're not going to find the square root individually because of plus. You can only do this if you have times or division. You can do that. Okay. Now, let's look at another one. 4 plus 9, the same thing as the top one, guys. Do not go individual square roots. Cool. Now, this one I highlighted already. You have division, therefore you can go square root of the top over square root of the bottom, but your square root of the top is irrational, square root of the bottom is irrational. But if you simplify, this will give you clear thing. What did I do? I divided by 2. Top and bottom, I got 9 over 25. Therefore, it's 3 over 5. It's rational number. And at the same time, real we know. So look at this mixed number, convert it. 25 over 16, you get 5 over 4. Rational and real. Good. Now, important summary. I'm coming to work to deal with square root of x, where x is inside the root sign. I'm going to deal with that only. I'm going to code it and take it out and talk more about it outside the square root. Let's have a look. The square root of x, we're saying this is real only if that x inside, as I said, I take it out, I code it outside. Only if that is a positive number, or it rather be equal to 0. Greater than 0 meaning a positive number. Then we say the answer that comes out of that is a real number. And again, this will be non-real only if the inside is negative. Less than 0, guys, associated with negative. Good. Know these two things. Now, let's apply this concept, real and non-real. Remember, your real is x greater or equal to 0. Non-real, x less than 0. Now, let's apply. We have example 1 there. For which values of x, you have got x on top and the bottom, will the expression be undefined? Undefined, guys, listen up. Undefined is when the denominator is equal to 0. You're going to say the values of x, you go, the bottom part is x plus 1 equal to 0. Then you solve for x. Undefined, look at the denominator, only that. So let's have a look. So we have x is equal to -1. Why? Because we go x plus 1 is equal to 0. And then you solve for x there. What value of x will this be? Real. Real, remember, you just go there and say greater or equal to 0, the inside, as I did with x. Have a look. So that inside is greater or equal to 0. Therefore, x is greater or equal to 1 when you solve it. Let's see if we have the next question. Non-real. Non-real, I said, the inside. Go the inside and make it less than 0. Is it true? Yes, the inside is x minus 1. Cool. Less than 0. Solve it. Then x is less than 1. Okay. Now, we have d here, equal to 0. Remember, for which values of x, that expression equal to 0. Equal to 0, we only have equal to 0 if we look at the top part, the numerator part. And the numerator part is that thing of square root thing. Then we're having that square root under the square root is x minus 1. We make it equal to 0. It's where the whole expression will be 0. Okay. Now, we have that thing. Comes from the inside. We make it equal to 0 because we need the whole expression to be 0. Then x is 1. Okay, looking at the next example. Show that the whole thing is rational if it is given that x is equal to 2 over 3. What you're going to do substitution here. Replace x by 2 over 3. Don't just say yes, it's rational because x is 2 over 3. X does not mean the whole value. Replace it back here and see if the answer is a fraction. Let's have a look. I replaced x by 2 over 3. I replaced x by 2 over 3. Now simplify. Guys, simplify. The whole thing here gives you 3 over 27, and you have this half. This half comes from here. Okay, 3 will cancel 3. You have 1 over 2. And then you have square root of 1 over 9 plus half, which is 1 over 3 plus a half, which is 5 over 6. What is it now? Now we say, yes, it is rational. Because the question says, show that it's already rational. You have to show your mathematical steps, of which we did. Guys, on this note, meet you again in the next segment. Cheers.